we are in a crisis. 740 billion cedis of debt. We have no industry. I know the Ghana Statistical Service gave us a little pat on the back that we had a trade surplus of about 5.3 billion 2023, but it's a deceptive trade surplus, and I'll explain to you why that is deceptive. We don't have any industry. We have 7,317,555 families, which represent 24.3% of all household population in multi-dimensional poverty. Out of that amount, 43.5% is in not only multidimensionally poor, but they are in extreme poverty happening to them simultaneously. That means not having housing, jobs, healthcare, employment. They also cannot get water. They cannot get good food. On top of that, in Ghana, when we are the number 1 in gold revenues in Africa and number 6 in the world. Mind-blowing. Last year, we did 2.3 billion cedis of intos from Burkina and Guinea from Niger.
Importation.
Yeah, importation. 2.3 billion. When we have, everywhere you go, green. The sun is abundant. Rains fall to the extent that it not only destroys the little that we've been able to put together as citizens, but water everywhere. We still buy. Now, mind you, Burkina and Niger don't have planting for foods. They don't have one district, one family, one.
Three.
No, they don't. They don't have 1 million, one constituency. But we go to them to import food, tomatoes, and onions.
But you will be asked, imagine what the situation will be without the planting for food and jobs.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't be, because we have more abundance than them. So it doesn't make any kind of sense. We go to Denmark to import guinea fowls. The last time I heard they flew away to the other side of the border. Now we go to Denmark. It's ridiculous what is going on in Ghana.
In a factual sense, guinea fowls can't fly that far. But it was an expression to show that what we could have done, we didn't do.
Well, I tell you right now, we spent billions of cedis importing them from Denmark, and that's a problem. And you know why? Because we have a deficit in corn, feed. We don't even have our own poultry. So to have
the poultry industry, sincerely, as we know the facts, has been dying.
Why?
And those in charge of that industry tell us that the poultry we import, the poultry we consume, we are not responsible for even 2% of it.
Okay.
Not 2% of it, according to the president of the association.
Okay, so that should be worrying, correct?
Very worrying.
Okay, so now you have Master Bahumia show up and say, oh, we got jobs. Really? What kind of jobs? Because close to 30% of the population lives under 5 cedis a day. Where's the jobs? I don't see any jobs. And when he says jobs, Ghanaians are not looking for jobs. Ghanaians are looking for a lifestyle. What is a lifestyle? To be able to have a place to lay my head, to have good food, nutritional value to eat.
There's a job that gives you that.
But that's what I'm saying, that every job should be able to give you that. If it doesn't give you that, it's not a job. It doesn't even sustain you. Listen, I know people who sleep on their jobs from Monday through Friday, and on Friday they go home to see their family because they can afford transportation. Jobs should give you a lifestyle. These jobs these guys are talking about, the Zoom Lion type of jobs, these are 150 cedis a month, 180 cedis a month, and they're in arrears 6 months. They're not paying. That's not a job. That's not a job, Samson.
You're looking at the extreme situations, are you not?
They are citizens. Extreme to what extent?
Is the glass half full or half empty? That's the question.
Well, let me tell you what, listen, the Ghana Statistical Service is telling us 7,317,555 families are in multi-dimensional distress. Yeah. That's not my number. Where's Bamia getting his numbers from? Oh, are you going to challenge that? I didn't make that up. I just read it.
I know about it.
Okay, so then what are you saying? This is pure fact. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.